Yo, what's going on, guys? Big K back again for another video, and in this video I'm going to talk about why I stopped going to college. Now, there's a multitude of reasons to why I stopped going to college, but I'm going to tell you 3 of them. So we're going to start off with the first reason. Number 1 is because I was studying something I didn't even want to study, really. See, when I was fresh out of high school, I wanted to go for like game design or something along that field, like game design, anywhere around there. But obviously my college didn't have that, and I don't have enough money to go to a different college, anywhere else. So I decided to take computer systems technology just because it's in the computer field, and I thought it was cool at first, but then once I got through some classes, I really was not interested in it. It wasn't in the direction that I wanted to go. It was still involved computers, but not where I wanted to be. So not having heart to study computer systems technology, I just really didn't even want to do it anymore. So that's not the number 1 reason, but that's the first reason I'm talking about. Number 2 would have to be the teachers in the college I went to were absolutely terrible. I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but there were some teachers that were really, really good at what they were doing. They tried to help the students. They tried to get them to where they had to be. They had perfect attendance and they had work ethic. That was about 2 teachers out of the classes that I took. Now the other teachers, it was terrible. I literally had better attendance than they did. I was like, what? What's going on here? So basically, the one class I took, I forget what it was, but it was in the computer systems technology, one of those core classes, right? So the teacher was IT manager at a different college. So he'd always be at a different college instead of the college he's supposed to be teaching at. And, for whatever reason, I just decided to count how many days he was actually not at class. And it was about 35 days in a semester. That's like 3 classes a week, 35 days. That's, pretty bad. I'm trying to figure out why I'm paying for, a semester when I'm only getting, not even half a semester of teaching. The class was super easy. He would basically come in the days that he did come in. He would just be like, yeah, here's this, and just open your book and get an A on it. I was like, okay, I'll just get an A and not learn anything. That's fucking awesome. What's going on here? It's just ridiculous. I can't believe that, I'm paying for this, man. I'm buying this $150 book that I'm not even opening until we have a test. It's what's going on, man? I just couldn't stand that, And that was one class. I had another class. It was an English class, and the teacher was also very, very bad at showing up. Basically, the entire class would show up, right? And the teacher wouldn't be there. Several times throughout the semester. And, the entire class would be waiting there for 30 minutes and the teacher's not here, so everyone would just leave, So I'm just what kind of college is this where, teachers don't show up for their job, It's just crazy. It's just crazy. I couldn't believe it, Like I said, there was a couple good teachers, but majority of the teachers didn't even show up for their class, so it was just ridiculous, man. I couldn't stand it anymore. I'd be coming home early every day, and my parents are like, yeah, what are you, skipping class or something? I'm like, no, these teachers are not coming to do their job, So, it was ridiculous, so couldn't stand it. Couldn't stand it anymore, man. Just very, very unprofessional college. Now we're going to go to number 3, which is the number 1 reason why I decided to stop going to college. Now, it's very hard to address this topic without saying stuff, Basically, this one teacher just ultimately destroyed my entire mind, and I just could not stand this guy. The class was electrical theory. It was an old guy teaching it. The entire class was all males, so all guys in the class, no females or anything. And this guy literally said the most inappropriate things I have ever heard anyone in my life say. Every day, he wouldn't even teach stuff. He would crack these jokes that are extremely racist and extremely inappropriate. He made fun of women constantly. He was racist. He was saying bad stuff about Italians, and I'm like, yeah, I have an Italian friend right now, so, could you shut the fuck up? That's what I'm thinking in my head the entire day, if this guy says one more thing, I'm gonna go off on him, man, and honestly, he just said the most racist, sexist jokes I've ever seen. And, you know, I'm looking at the class and their jaws are dropped. They're just like, wow, this guy's crazy. But honestly, that is the number one reason I left. That teacher was just, I couldn't even believe he was a teacher. He needed to be in a mental institution. I could not stand this guy. So basically, I just stopped going to his class, you know, whatever. You know, I paid for the class and I was just like, you know what, I'm not even going to come to this class because it's just fucking insane what he's saying every day, and I couldn't stand the guy. So that's why I decided to stop going to college. Those three main reasons. But the guy at the end, couldn't stand him. I couldn't take one more joke or I was going to freak out on this guy. You know, I'm not going to let someone say that stuff, you know. It makes me so angry. I'm trying to control myself when talking about this, but that guy was just insane, man. Completely ruined my college experience. Just did not feel like going to that college or be even giving money to that college after that guy is someone who works in that college, you know. So that's it for the video, guys. That's why I stopped going to college. Will I ever go to college again? Probably not. But we'll see what happens in life, yo. We just doing things and trying to do stuff. So yeah, that's it. Peace out.